The NFL is no stranger to controversy, but this latest incident has stirred the pot like no other. Texans linebacker Azeez Al-Shaair has become the face of debate after his brutal hit on Jaguars quarterback Trevor Lawrence left fans and analysts divided. Some are calling for stricter punishment, others are defending his actions. The question remains, is Al-Shaair a villain or simply misunderstood? So, do you think... In today's video, we dive into the firestorm, and trust me, you'll want to stick around for the shocking twist still to come. The scene was set. Week 13, a crucial matchup between the Texans and the Jaguars. The stakes were high, tensions palpable, and then it happened. Azeez Al-Shaair came charging, delivering one of the most vicious hits we've seen this season. Jaguars QB Trevor Lawrence hit the ground, and for a chilling moment, he just lay there, defenseless. The crowd held its breath, and then chaos erupted. The brawl that followed was as heated as the emotions in the stadium. It wasn't just about a game anymore. It was about pride, anger, and a feeling of violation. Suspending Al-Shaair for 3 games. But including Fox Sports radio host Ron Parker, that simply wasn't enough. He got off light, Parker said on air. If they said 6 games, 8 games, I'd be all right with it. Strong words that echoed what many were thinking. The fear is evident if a hit like this goes lightly punished. What does it mean for players' safety in the future? Does this set a dangerous precedent? You know, it makes you wonder, what's next? Are we going to see linebackers with "How hard can I hit" t-shirts next season? Or maybe we should add a new stat to Fantasy League's QB body slams? But seriously, let's get back to what's really at stake here. The story didn't end with the suspension. Enter Jon Runyan, NFL VP, who came forward with a stern statement. He called Al-Shaair's hit a serious violation of the playing rules. Runyan, much like Parker, seemed to be on a mission to make an example out of Al-Shaair. The reasoning was clear. The NFL needs to set a precedent. The fear of a slippery slope where anything goes in the name of a win is too real to ignore. And then there's Texans GM Nick Caserio, who wasn't having any of it. He called out the league, stating that the punishment lacked transparency. Other players have done similar things and gotten less. He argued, was this just Caserio standing up for his player, or was there something deeper, something unsettling about how the NFL dishes out punishment? The truth lies somewhere in the middle, and the urgency to find it keeps fans glued to the story. Speaking of transparency, maybe we need a referee for the refs. Someone to throw a flag when things start to get, let's say, imagine that, ref, you're getting a 2-game suspension for unclear penalties. Now, that would be something to see. Despite the debates, the appeals, and the drama, the NFL upheld its decision. 3 games on the sidelines for Al-Shaair, and while he issued a public apology, it's clear that this suspension hit him harder than any linebacker ever could. Al-Shaair took to Instagram, and let's be honest, his post said it all. A cleat with the word "free" etched into it, an image of the Joker, and the caption, "If you want me to be your villain, I'll be your villain. See you soon." It's as if Al-Shaair just decided to embrace this new role, one that he never asked for but seems ready to own now. The excitement. It comes from not knowing what version of Al-Shaair will come back after these 3 games. Will he return as the villain that he's embraced? Or will he prove everyone wrong and turn this narrative around? But there's one more twist in the story that's flying under the radar. Some inside sources say this isn't over. What if I told you that Al-Shaair's response to this situation might just change the way players approach suspensions in the future? What's his next move? You want to keep your eyes on this one because, trust me, it's about to get even more interesting. You loved this then? Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.